In a few short weeks, all of this old and worn out and faded carpet is going to be all ripped out. This carpet has been in this room probably well over 20 years. And it gets a lot of traffic in and out, in and out. And I've already begun shoring it up with staples to keep it from a tripping hazard. And it's about time to get rid of it. Because when this was laid, there's no padding under it. So it is what it is. You know, it's just at the time before I made this room into what it is today, it was just a spare room for whatever. So now that I'm in it, in the office chair, and like I said earlier, the foot traffic that goes in and out of here every day, it's the carpet is wore out. There's no pile left, so it's pretty much just a flat. Once upon a time, it used to be a carpet, so I decided to upgrade this, and I'm not going to put new carpet in. I'm going to put a click floor in, and I picked out a floor. I went to Lowe's and looked around their stuff. And then eventually online I went to and bought it. So this is the floor color I have chosen. It's a silver birch. It's a brushed gray floor, and this is known as a click floor. So it's a very DIY. If you got some mechanical ability, easy floor to install. And basically all it is, it's a tongue and groove type floor that just literally clicks in. You put some special layment down to insulate the floor a little bit and give this floor a little bit of a buffer so it can. It's also known as a floating floor, so it will float. And just like any wood floor, it will expand and contract and do what it needs to do. So in the coming weeks, I will be installing this floor in this very room, and eventually the whole floor will look like this. So yeah, a lot nicer than the nasty carpet. A couple of things different I'll have to do when this floor is in here is I'll have to get a chair mat, and I've already picked one on Amazon, and they're going to be a tempered glass chair mat floor, and there'll be two of them in here. So one will go almost underneath about where the microscope is, from the wall out, and then wherever it ends, I'll continue on, and it will continue on until, pretty much where the chair is now, until it reaches the, border of stuff. So in the coming weeks, I'll have to tear this out of here, this old carpet, and it is unknown whether the freezer is going to remain in here. So the freezer is in here, and on top of the freezer is the microwave. So these two items might not be in here, so I can have a little bit more room. And of course, the dryer, it'll stay in here because it's wired and terminated for a dryer to be in here. So that's all to be determined. It might stay just as it is. I'll just move everything back in. Another undecided is whether I'll get a new chair or not. I don't know. This one's a little bit wore, but it's not, you know, terrible yet. I may upgrade the wheels on it for a more hardwood floor friendly type wheels, just in case I decide to go a little off-roading with it. There's a specialized, you know, it's like a soft rubber wheel. It's firm enough to support your weight, but it's hardwood floor friendly. Because I want to try to preserve the floor as long as possible, you know, without having to, you know, completely destroy it in about 2 weeks time frame. So, looking on, when this carpet did go in at one time, of course it was all, you know, didn't want to cut into the and form the carpet. So this area right here, yeah, it's Band-Aid. So what we did here is we literally just took sections and chopped it, and just used the braces and plates to patch it up. So I'll probably do the same. I'll take these apart and you know, remove that lower section there and put the floor down and trim it if need be and put it back together. A couple of areas where that was done is over here too, and a couple other braces that were you know, all cut apart and patched back together, because this establishment, it's no Taj Mahal, so it really doesn't matter what happens in here. The dresser and the other amounts of debris I have in here will, you know, be moved out and moved back in. So that's that. Pretty soon, the busy room will have a hardwood floor, a click floor, or floating floor, whatever you want to call it. Another undecided is what I'm going to do about the threshold, because it is stepped up. So we'll get to that when the time is ready for it. So with that, that's it for this video. I may or may not video putting this floor in, might give you the before and after. So stay tuned. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.